It seemed to the kidnapping and didn't report it, because it seemed to them that the victim didn't suffer much. The abducted teenager had been drinking alcohol with gang members, watching movies, playing a console, and slept with a girl for the first time in his life. Drinking alcohol with gang, watching movies, playing a console, and slept with a girl for the first time in his life. Nicholas Markowitz was even about to tell the story of his kidnapping to his grandchildren, but on August 12, 2000, his body was found without signs of life near a hiking trail in the mountains. His body was found without signs of life near a hiking trail in the mountains. How could such a strange story happen? What was left unsaid in the film, and why the lawyer insisted on banning it or at least postponing the premiere? I'll tell you all about it in this video. His body was found without sign. How could such video? Jesse in the film. This video, Jesse James Hollywood in the film named Johnny Truelove, was already a crime lord in his neighborhood at the age of 19. At the same age, he bought himself a nice house in West Hills for $200,000, a black Mercedes and a this video, Jesse abductee with his associates. These associates began to treat Nick with alcohol and mind-altering substances, and Nick slowly stopped being afraid. He started being relaxed and began to treat this abduction as an interesting adventure. Within a few days, while the gang members were hanging out with Nick, they changed houses 3 times in Santa Barbara, piling up more and more witnesses, but it seemed to them that Nick was having fun rather than being kept against his will. As an interesting conversation with his lawyer is not known for certain, but what is known is that the lawyer made it clear to him that anyone directly involved in the kidnapping could get life imprisonment. Upon hearing this, Hollywood at first panicked and ran out of the lawyer's house, but then he went to a party and decided to let Nick's guard down completely by promising him that he would buy a bus ticket or even personally take him home. He even promised to give Nick some money for the inconvenience. Jesse's plans for him were. Hollywood was very nervous after the lawyer told him that Nick's kidnapping could result in a life sentence. About a day and a half after the kidnapping, Hollywood called Ryan and told him they needed to meet urgently. Kidnapping since Nick was intended that it was not a kidnapping since Nick was never restrained and had the freedom to leave. Secondly, he emphasized that Hollywood had no involvement in the murder as he was not present at the time. And thirdly, he asserted that the defendant's reaction upon intended